Obviously would have liked to have taken 2 points on the road, but overall very excited about the resolve that our players showed coming off an emotional night last night, jumping on a bus after going to class today, being a student and refocusing our efforts and getting better as the game wore on, especially the final 20 to stay the course, not cut any corners, and think that we needed to change what we were doing. Believe in the system and believe in each other was a nice way to finish what was, like I say, a rather trying weekend. So, questions?
So, I mean, you had to like the way power play responded right after Guzzo took that hit. I mean, is that just kind of part of that resolve that you're talking about?
Yeah, we liked, obviously the first goal we scored was coming right off of the power play. So it was essentially a power play goal before the player could get into it. So I liked the looks that we had once we got in zone. We changed the units and the structure around a little bit from yesterday. And so it took them a little while, I think, mostly on the breakout and break-in to get settled. But again, once we got in zone and gained possession, the guys were really good about sorting through their options and utilizing them all. Obviously, Branden did a fantastic job on that first goal to find Pagozzi slashing through the slot. We almost had another one there. So, yeah, they were very confident, that we could come back and knock this thing up, and certainly hopeful and pressing to try to win the game as well.
Did you get maybe more than you expected out of Matt Kate this weekend? I mean, it seemed like, especially tonight after that first period, he really locked down after that.
Had a great weekend. Very excited for him. Obviously, what he did for the team this weekend, stepped up and gave us a lot of energy. And I'm sure if you were sitting at the table, he'd be the first one to say that we minimized the looks that he was seeing. Certainly from what we had last weekend. The guys did a fantastic job of keeping first shots to the outside and trying to minimize those second and third shot opportunities. You didn't see him have to make very many post-to-post saves. He was able to get out, get set, turn away that first shot. Like I say, then let's try to clear things out in front of him. So, again, great weekend for Mac, and it was a good job in front of us, or in front of him by us.
Branden was obviously with the goal, but he was also involved in that first goal. So just overall, what were your thoughts on his performance today?
He's 1-1 with 8 shots on goal, and he was a +1. Sometimes the stat sheet doesn't always reward you with how hard you play or how much you attend to the details of the game, but I think the score sheet does justice to Grace's game today. So I'm very happy. He's embraced generating offense with Steve Guzzo, and they've got some 5-on-5 gelling that they've done. I think that's balanced us out, and it's obviously sparked his play on the power play as well. So I'm certainly happy that he's been able to take that, take his game back to the level it was at the beginning of the season.
Branden, obviously it's been a few weeks since you last scored, and then this weekend you scored both nights. You feel like you're kind of maybe getting some confidence back, or just feeling good about yourself?
Yeah, definitely. I lost my game for a bit there, and tried to simplify it and look back to the reasons why I play this game, and that's just because I love it. And when you get back to the basics and simplify things, everything else kind of falls into place. And